Hi, I'm Tracy Cleek, and I'm a student at Kennesaw State University pursuing a specialist degree in instructional technology, and this is my presentation on gender bias in STEM. You may be wondering what the big deal is. Title IX was passed a really long time ago in 1972, and you would think since that time we would see more equality in STEM fields. But as of 2007, and this was reported in 2011 by Yinji, but the actual statistics are from 2007, 19% of the engineering degrees and computer science degrees are held by women, and 21% of the physics degrees are held by women. You can look at this graphic and see even more discrepancy. If you look at the male-dominated fields, every single male-dominated field is a STEM field. We've got science, we've got engineering, we've got technology, and math with computer science. So my question was, I wanted to find out if that gender gap that exists in young adults, does it also exist in our young children? So I focused on these two research questions. In what areas of STEM are kindergarten through third grade students most interested, and how do kindergarten through third grade students' interests in STEM differ by gender? I didn't have any survey, I could not find one that was focused on K through 3 students, and my school is a K through 3 school. So I created this Likert-based survey for non-readers, and I assigned value to each of these smiley faces, with love it being a 5, like it a 4, it's okay, a 3, I don't like it is a 2, and no way yuck got a 1. So the students were given this survey by the school counselor and the homeroom teacher, and they basically just colored in how they felt about that career, if it was something they would like to do in the future. I have a really large school population. It's about 1,600 students, so I chose to use a sample size of 2 classes per grade level. And this was completed within a 2-week span in November, that's second 9 weeks of school. So that gave all students an opportunity to participate in our weekly STEM segments, and also it gave the school counselor an opportunity to lead the school through her STEM initiative of her own, where she talks about career opportunities, and she makes sure to to feature women and minorities in those roles through school literature and through guest speakers. So when I got my data, I assigned the value to the smiley faces as I explained, and then I averaged and I filtered by gender, and then I ranked them according to their preference by gender. And these were the rankings. Now the highest would be a 5, and the lowest would be a 1. So you can see the females, their top choices, only one of the top 3 was a STEM field, but the male, the top 3 were all STEM. And if you look at the bottom choices, the bottom 3 choices for males are non-STEM, and the bottom 4 for females are all STEM fields. So based on this, I think there does exist a gender gap in young children. So what's next? This led me to a lot of questions. Is this something, since we're talking about 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds, is this something that is just born into most people? Do most males want to be in these fields and most females don't want to be in these fields? Is it nature or is it nurture? Are we giving our kids subliminal messages in the roles of the adults around them, and in the children's literature around them, and through things that they see on TV? What can we as teachers do to help? In the next several years, there's going to be a shortage of people in computer programming, and we need women to step up and help fill these roles. So what can we do as teachers to help? And I think that's where this research project needs to go next, and those are some questions that need to be answered. Thank you for your time, and please be cognizant of how you represent the STEM fields to the young ladies in your lives. Thank you.